Domestic violence affects people all across the country.
And does not care where you live or what you do for a living. Take a look at this map because each red dot on it represents a 911 call made to report domestic violence in 2023. Now, you may look at this and you feel a bit uneasy, seeing your specific community has a big cluster and think that it's a hot spot. But that's not the case. Wait News reporter Amy Gallo is live in the studio. And Amy, why could this be misleading?
You have to keep in mind that these dots represent people who were comfortable enough to call local law enforcement. They also may cluster in more populated areas. And the reality is most victims never even call 911 for help. Domestic violence, Collier County's best kept secret.
There was a time when there were members of our community who thought that domestic violence didn't happen in their neighborhood. And the map has been a way to really demonstrate for the entire community that domestic violence, first of all, is an epidemic.
An epidemic no community is immune to.
And there's really not an average victim. They come in like all ages and backgrounds and socioeconomic status.
The numbers are in for domestic violence 911 calls in 2023. 1,421 calls in Collier County. And while it may shock you, the true number of victims is much higher. Half of all victims never call 911.
You could really double that number in terms of the number of cases of domestic violence that are happening in homes in our community and homes across the country.
Linda Oberhaus is the director of the Shelter for Abused Women and Children. Each year, they track these statistics. And while 911 calls seem to be trending down, it's a double-edged sword. Are there less cases or are less victims choosing to call? Bottom line.
It does happen in every community across our county.
Given the high numbers of domestic abuse in Collier County and just how big the county is, the Shelter for Abused Women and Children opened up a second location in Immokalee a few years back. If you or someone you know needs help, you can call the number below. The shelter helps anyone, women, children, men, even pets. Back to you.